Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sodukos Spotlights. Today we are good start. We are taking a look at Thy Sword. This game feels like it comes straight out of the arcades, should be munching your quarters, but it is so good. Um, you get to pick your character. I do have a couple unlocked. You don't get to start with everything. Just to show you that there is stuff to work towards. They get different starting equipment. So, for example, the Barbarian starts with a broadsword, which is a two-handed, does more damage. The Valkyrie starts with a short sword and a longbow, so you have a ranged weapon. This Viking starts with a short sword and 200 gold, and then the Rogue starts with a short sword, perk called Light Feet, and the Bow of Rigor. We're just going to jump in with the basic Barbarian, though, just so that we don't really ruin anything. You basically have three buttons. You have jump, you have an attack, and you have the triangle, which is kind of an execute. That's pretty much it. You do get a bow. I'm going to play on hero difficulty just because I've played this game a bit. I really like this game. So the layout, like this world map, is always the same. The dots are always the same where they're at, but the actual levels themselves are always randomly generated like this. So you want to collect coins to be able to buy better gear later on. The way the execute move is done is if you kill something by using the execute, you take its head off, you decapitate it, as gruesome as that may sound, and that gives you bonus gold for doing that. So it's very much worth it, and it's going to be very helpful for you. So I shouldn't have taken that hit. That was sloppy with my play. Here we go. Okay. Oh, there is a block, actually. Derp, talking about buttons being sloppy. One thing to note is if you jump and you hit something, then it'll always drop down like that. There we go, that's one of the executes. So you can use that to your advantage. The rats are kind of unique enemies. They don't behave like humanoid ones do, like those goblins or the archer would. So just watch out for them. There's also spiders that are kind of like the rats. So if we can, oh, I was so stupid of myself. If we can hit the crow, we can knock the key down, and that's how we open the chest over there. But we're gonna call this a practice run. Now we got it. Alright, so collect the gems. You just have to clear all the enemies on the screen, and that'll get you to the next screen. I'm so bad at this game. Oh my goodness, we're having a time. If you hack at the bodies, occasionally they'll drop extra coins. I'm not a huge fan of doing it because I find the drop rate just isn't worth the time that it takes. These guys, these goatmen up here, are a little tougher than the regular ones, so we're gonna try and bait them down, separate them. Perfect. Alright. Ooh, so this is, if you played a game like Spelunky or something like that, they have dark levels. Oh, the skeleton got me. So we're playing here difficulty, we're going to start over from the beginning. Jump right back into it. Hopefully get through. Ooh, how do I do that? I forget. Oh, there we go. So the sword at the bottom, when that gets fully charged, you can hold the attack button and shoot the swords out. Will kill pretty much any enemy on the screen. The reason it didn't wipe everything there is the rats were hiding in the boxes. So when the boxes got broke from the super attack, they spawned in. Oh, there's the barrel. Oh, that was an exploding barrel, because I'm a genius. So getting the key is what triggers the chest to open. You don't have to go to the chest to actually open it with the key. So you can kind of wait and just collect the gems after. Oh goodness. I didn't want to come up here with those two because they chew my shins. Alright. This is pretty much the whole game. There is boss fights. The monsters do get way tougher and crazier. The boss fights are tough as nails. It can be played in full co-op, which is great. It's really fun to play with a friend. The different classes definitely have different feels. Like for example, having a bow is a huge difference from not having a bow, obviously. But I really like this game. It's simple, but at the same time, it's deep enough that it's very fun to just play. Like, it's very satisfying. Like when you get when you're able to execute like a whole level and get all the money for it, it feels good, man. And where the levels are always generated. Oh, get fancy. You're not gonna get into like repetition where you're fighting the same thing in the same spot kind of thing. Ah, perfect. I did want to show you the camp though. So in the camp, this guy is just basically telling you what your objective is. Go get the eye. The cleric, he can sell you some amulets. This is why you're trying to get the gold as best you can, is because the items in town are quite expensive, like 200 and 300. Ooh, magic attack restores 2 health. Better light source on night levels. Regain 2 health, but we're at full health, so we don't want any of that. This is the merchant. Could buy some speed boots. Could get a longbow, quiver, ammo. We don't have the bow yet. So one thing that this game lets you do is let you play blackjack when you get to this spot. I'm just going to quickly bet all the money on it. We have an 18, he's showing a 3. We'll stand. Perfect. So we just doubled our money because it's blackjack. That means we can get the boots of speed if we want. We can go big or go home though, I guess. See if we can't. Oh, well, we win. Perfect. So easy money. We're gonna buy the longbow. So you just hold R2, and that equips the arrow. You can cancel it by hitting X again. As you can see over there on the bottom left, I have 10 arrows. So now I get to pick which of the nodes I want to go do. I can either go do Urberg or the Obsidian Mountains. We're going to go to the mountains. Alright, this is getting more into like the real game. So with the bow, I can attack from a distance now. And I can do things like shoot the exploding barrel there from a distance to have it explode and kill enemies instead of hitting me. If it wasn't so bad, but you know, we're having an off run. I was trying to avoid that with everything I was. Just got the better of me. Wow. so we got one hit left. This is fine. Alright. What I want to do is I want to jump on one of the other characters just real quick, show you. If you had more than, like, if you had somebody in co-op, you can go in here, and it's a versus mode, like, you can just jump in and fight each other. Beepity! Oh yeah, so kind of playing with that arcade feel, you can get 3 credits that you don't just instantly die. This one is a way so that you can kind of practice and get better at the game, which maybe I should be doing right now, but I like playing on Hero just because just my choice, I guess. I like the idea of once you're dead, you're dead, you gotta beat the whole game. You gotta play a little smart, that's all. I'm just kinda rushing and not focusing here. Cause I'm chatting with you guys. Oh, you thought. I'm gonna be lazy. It takes a little bit for that to charge back up, but don't be scared to use it because it does charge fairly quick, and I'm pretty sure that the executes will charge it faster. There's, as you saw on the map, there's a bunch of different biomes. Each biome has different enemies. I screwed up. Now I get like different attacks and everything. There are like large enemies that have different different move sets and things like that too. I just gonna escape with that back step. Oh my goodness, stupid rat. Oh, health potion. Good, we needed that. Because we didn't get the crow, that chest won't open. We cannot open it. I don't know of a way to open it if you missed the crow, so it is what it is. Yes. Here we go. Da-ba-da. Not gonna bother. Da-da-da. We'll go to Urberg this time, just so you can see a little bit of a difference. It's not like a huge difference. Urberg is kind of in the mountains, but oops. I am playing so sloppy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm usually better than this. Oh, alright. Yep. That's that's pretty much what you're getting into when you get the sword. I know it seems a little simple, but if you're a fan of arcade games and like the old school like NES and SNES kind of feel, this one is one that'll test your metal. It's almost like if Dark Souls or what's the other one? Dragon's Dogma or something like that was back on the NES. Like, it's just like it could have inspired those games if it came first. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's totally worth your time. I'm pretty sure it's on most consoles. But it's best played in co-op as most games are. You'll have a great time. Uh, Killing the monsters, fighting the bosses. Oh man, the bosses are tough though. I will warn you. But they're not too hard. They're definitely like old school flavored, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if you like the video, smash that like button, guys. If you want to help the channel out, share it. That's the best way to help us grow right now. If you want to sub and turn on notifications, I record all my videos live. So if you have noties on, you might be able to see it before it actually goes live on the channel. Other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great one. I'll see you on the next one, guys.